I'm Steve Clemmy. I'm an '85 graduate of Thunderbird, and I'm a managing director at JP Morgan. I'm responsible for our Middle East business in the private bank. Well, there's something called the comfort zone. And I think people who don't like to experience another culture are very firmly set in their comfort zone. What I like is I like the adventure. And I like the adrenaline rush of meeting somebody new or being into a new situation. Being private banking is a very conservative business. Being JP Morgan is a very conservative company. But there's still a lot of adventure that happens when you're dealing with another culture. Well, I think the most important thing is to prepare, and then prepare some more. So it's important to do a lot of contingency planning, to think, what if something doesn't go right? What if somebody new comes into the meeting that you didn't expect? To read up on the people that you think you're going to be meeting, to read up on the culture, to read up on current events. I think it's very important when you start a negotiation to find some way to connect with that individual on a personal level. So it would be nice to know whether they were educated in the U.S. or whether they have a common interest that you do, to establish some kind of a bond, because you're going to enter a relationship with this person, and the more you know about them, the smoother the relationship will go. I was raised on a farm in Iowa. In many ways we have the same core values, because I grew up where it's about the family and it's about the church. And the Middle East, it's also very much about the family and about their religion. They pray 5 times a day. They're very devout people, and so the religion is around them like a cocoon at all times. And I think that kind of comes through to your core values and the beliefs that you have. And it's a very, very comparable type of situation. Well, I think the interesting thing is because I do cover the Middle East and I don't speak Arabic other than some basic casual conversation, is, for example, one of my largest clients doesn't speak a word of English, and I don't speak enough Arabic, so we always deal through a translator. And he watches my body language, he watches my vocabulary, so he watches for sincerity, for ethics, for values, and so on and so forth. And he's the kind of person that we hug and we kiss on the cheek. We greet each other very, very warmly. We have a very strong friendship, even though we don't speak the same language.